And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. High in the air out to center field. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Base is empty, 2 away, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. 1-1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-2 pitch.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Pops this one up, and that's going to land foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitch and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. From the stretch. In there, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And another foul ball. Freeman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves strand 1. We are still scoreless. So now here is Eugenio Suarez. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Swing and a liner. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled off. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Ready with another 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as the Reds strike first. It's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Pache, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Jonathan India.
1 out, base is empty, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. First delivery to him. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
At the plate now, Nick Senzel. Hit in the air down the right field line. Acuna is there, 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. India rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay. Throw won't get him.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Luis Castillo. Swing and he pops him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The 0-1 offering. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
0-2, here it is. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Reds. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the first pitch to him. Circle change there, called strike 1. d'Arnaud stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Dansby.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, Austin Riley. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Up next in Cincinnati,
Nick Castellanos now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the center fielder. Still going back. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swanson has got it, and the side is retired. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Bottom of the third coming up. 2-0 Cincinnati. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Pache.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting 9.
So here is Max Fried. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 the count. Weekly hit towards first. Barehanded at his knees. Safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now into the box, Ronald Acuna looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fried stands at first with 1 out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
That's the ball. Playing 11.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. So a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0 now. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Moustakas has it. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail things here 2-0. all set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
India.
Jonathan India digging in now, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lined into left field, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Into the box, Nick Senzel. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Acuna giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So runners at first and second here with one away. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Has a look, now the pitch. Pops this one up. Riley in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Next to hit, Luis Castillo, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Acuna coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is out on the tag. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Reds are on top 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up lineup.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
In now, Austin Riley, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 3-0. Back to the top of the order now, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. Riley trying to get there. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. The pitch. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
At the plate now, Joey Votto. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Now it'll be Eugenio Suarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting.
Stepping in now,
The pitcher.
Max Fried.
Max Fried.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball outside.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
1-2 to count.
There's a ball hit softly down to third. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when...
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor. He threw me a heater about 92 with cut on it. Right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My one and only base hit. And I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
The 1-0. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And gone up into the second deck. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Up next for a run. The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. 3 runs already home here. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that misses for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Jonathan India. First pitch on the way. Little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2 and 2. Pitch on the way.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So stepping in is Nick Senzel. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up
Next, it'll be Tucker Barnhart. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Swing and a liner. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box, Austin Riley, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
The batter will be Christian Pache, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. As he arrives at second without a play, as ahead with a run scoring on the play.
No pitcher.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
At the plate, Max Fried, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Acuna digs in now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Riley at third, Pache at second with 2 gone. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th, 4-3 Atlanta. Aristides Aquino will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 44.
First offering. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1. Two and two the count. Into the windup and the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
High and deep down the left field line. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 68.
Jesse Winker will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. The throw home. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Sean Newcomb is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. In now, Eugenio Suarez. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now back.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Pache gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Lucas Sims gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies, fouled away.
Albies.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
The first baseman, number 5.
Next up, Freddie Freeman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Marcell Ozuna, grounded out in his last at bat. First offering on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Fastball well outside. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. First offering.
India.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in next, Nick Senzel. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And that one yanked just foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The batter.
And stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no run. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And now the first pitch.
d'Arnaud.
Now the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Here now the 2-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. And there's one away. Digging in will be Dansby Swanson. Singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Austin Riley stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Tyler Naquin will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Tyler Naquin.
First pitch on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Around first, he's digging for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. A bounce into the left side, and that's through, a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Joey Votto is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. That one's going to find the seats, strike one.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Swanson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Nicholas Castellanos will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now here's the first offering. A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. To second for one. Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number. Amir Garrett comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Christian Pache, from the stretch. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Johan Camargo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That misses. 2-0. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Final strike for the Braves. And that's ball 3 now, as it just misses below the zone.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Camargo is off at first with 2 away. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Reds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sean Doolittle is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. They won't stick in with me like some duct tape.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs on 8 hits.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready. Another edition.